nothing to you? I say, does that name mean nothing to you? Is everybody listening? Is everybody ready? Hog! I don't like it when I'm talking in a vacuum. Good. Let me see.
I'm going.
What was it exactly you wanted to know?
You want to get rid of him.
He wants to con me, but he won't.
You want to get rid of him.
He imagines that when I see how well he carries, I'll be tempted to keep him on in that capacity. The chance I now will otherwise, to each his own.
You want to rid him.
I beg your pardon?
You want to get rid of him.
I do. But instead of driving him away, as I might have done, I mean simply kicking him in the arse, and the goodness of my heart, I am bringing him to the fair where I hope to get a good price for him.
He's bleeding.
It's a good sign.
I'll never walk again.
I'll carry you, if necessary.
He stopped crying.
How are we gonna move you, whether we separate you out a little more on either side of Lucky?
Okay.
But it's particularly evident from there. And once that's resolved, it kind of will resolve you. Once they're resolved, it will then give you more call to be more center stage, and which you're just kind of gravitating, which is reasonable given that they're kind of clustered here. So we kind of got to resolve you two there in those three skits.
Just try to open it up.
And we need to open it up, and we need to keep moving enough so that everyone has some exposure to you two, and switch back and forth.
Of the laugh. Oh, let us not speak. Let us not speak ill of our generation. It is not any unhappier than its predecessor. That was nearly 60 years ago. Yes, nearly 60. You wouldn't think to look at me, would you? Compared to him, I look like a young man, no? Ha!
You chuck him away like a banana skin. Really?
I can't bear it any longer. The way he goes on, you've no idea. It's terrible. He must go. I'm going mad.
Like that? After so many years? Really?
He used to be so kind, so helpful, and entertaining. My good angel. And now, he's killing me.
You subside, okay. He says you subside.
Oh, straightens the stool and comes over. Okay.
You're mad. Why are you mad? Because you just peed and that really hurts, okay? Mm-hmm. It really hurts. It hurts. So you subside, he says subsides, and you're calmer, and then he says subsides.
From the heights of divine apathia, divine athambia, divine aphasia, loves us dearly, with some exceptions, for reasons unknown, but time will tell, and suffers like the divine Miranda with those who, for reasons unknown, but time will tell, are plunged in torment, plunged in fire, whose fire flames, if that continues, and who can doubt it will fire the firmament, that is to say, blast how the heaven.
Okay. You can't stand it. You run that way, you run that way. You come back on. But your activities, you're moving here. You've got to approach her as we get the scale of this. He's dying, okay? She's going to be changing spaces like in the quack quack way. When she starts out, she goes quack quack quack. You're going to back up like that, so that you two are the poetic nature of this movement here. And when it really gets intense, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but it's you run off the damn stage.
In spite of the tennis, the facts are there, but time will tell, I resume. Alas, on! In short, in quiet, in fine, on, a boat of stones! Who can doubt it? I resume, but not so fast. I resume, the skull fading, and concurrently, simultaneously, what is more, for reasons unknown, in spite of the tennis. On! The beard, flames, the tears, the stones, so blue, so calm, alas, on! The skull! In Connemara, in spite of the tennis, the labor's abandoned, left unfinished. Graver still, abode of stones. In a word, I resume, alas, abandoned, unfinished. The skull. In Connemara, in spite of the tennis, the skull, alas, the stones, Cunard, tennis, the stones, so calm, Cunard, unfinished.
I must go.
And your half-hunter?
at the manor on the Steinway.
Then, adieu.
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 Adieu.